Hey guys, I hope all of you guys are doing really well and are having a wonderful day. I'm going to be explaining a concept that helped some of my students climb from Diamond to Challenger, and this like legit the thing that helped them the most. So if you do like this video, make sure to just leave a comment or like, only if you find value in the video, or else don't. But yeah, let's get to it, okay? You see this game that I got a 3 level advantage and we're snowballing quite hard. 3 drakes, 10k gold lead, 21 minutes. And I'll be breaking down to you guys how, okay? So let's go to the early game and let's start by step 1. So I always have 3 rules, okay, when it comes to pathing. 1, which lanes are volatile? Number 2, what does enemy jungler want to do? Number 3, what do I want to do? Just to break it down, if you look at this game, I'm thinking, okay, top and bot are kind of volatile. So I would say that enemy jungler probably can decide to go both lanes, but I would say it's probably going to go bot lane. Because if he doesn't go bot lane, I think I can dive their bot lane. So knowing what he's gonna do, now I'm thinking what's my plan. Okay, I have like a really strong level 1, Varus Karma, and Viego against Jarvan, which means we win level 1. Which also means that I want to be making a play on the bot side. I want to make sure that I can make sure that my bot lane is fine, right? So what I do this game is I late invade. Because, well, I basically hard win. And I don't really lose anything by late invading, right? So that's what I'm going to be doing this game. As you can see, I'm late invading, because I know I'm stronger. I'm making sure that the map is being split here, okay? And this is something you have to think about every single game. Where do you want to play for? Maybe you can deny them. And in this case, I can deny them. This is like a level 1 fight. Jarvan made the mistake of coming back here. He should have never done this. This is as well, I'm going to be breaking down like the low elo mistakes people are making, which is they can't accept their fate when something is gone. Okay, so okay, you can see we got an early game advantage. I'll pause here a little bit. I'll do actually pause the video and think a bit. What would you do right now after you pushed out Jarvan and killed him? Just pause, think for a bit, and I'll explain my thought process. Okay, I hope you did pause, by the way. Anyway, basically Jarvan has to be going topside right now. So my plan right now, I already know. Okay, I want to play bot side. I already determined that before the game. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna full clear all my camps, and I'm gonna path towards topside and base. And meanwhile, what I'm doing is I'm just tracking enemy jungler to see where he can go. Because if I manage to get a full clear, I'll be very, very strong, and I'm making sure that I can be bot side, right? So during this time that I'm farming, I'm always pinging the enemy jungle position, which is the what and when concept. So from here already onwards, I was thinking, what am I playing for? Okay, I want to play for bot lane. So when? Well, after my full clear. So during the when, I'm just, as you can see, I'm just pinging enemy jungle position, making sure my laners don't die. If they don't die, and I manage to get my full clear, I can invade his raptors again. Why do I want to invade his raptors again? Because if I want to play bot side, and I can push him out from bot side to top side, that is really good for my win condition, right? So I'm sprinting there right now, and I found a Jarvan. Jarvan didn't base yet, so now I know for sure he needs to base. My bot lane can play aggressive and look from their POV. Like, it's gonna be really difficult for their bot lane to play aggressive here by me pushing him out. I just take the Drake here. Chiefing again. This is certain rules that I have, which is that after kill, objective, death, or in base, I almost always think about what I'm playing for and when. Okay? So right now, pause again, think, what would you play for here? So right now, I'm thinking what I want to play for. I kind of want to make sure that my top lane is kind of fine, so I'm just going to ping it to play safe. I kind of just want to keep playing for bot, but since groups are up, I do want to take the groups, because it's very good, because with Kirei and his bot lane, so groups is my objective right now, okay? So I know what I need to play for. But I know that I'm down tempo, which means that he can make a play, and I cannot respond. So during this timing, if my laners don't die when I take the Drake, that's 1-0 for me. So my job during this time is to make sure I track enemy jungler and ping my laners to play safe, and if they don't die, that's really huge. Okay? So right now I plan to go for the Grubbies. I skipped the Raptors because I was down tempo. I could not do the Raptors because, well, you know, I actually took the Drake. So that means he can make one play and I can't contest it. And this one play was my Raptors. So now we're even tempo, and now we can start playing the game. Now I can match him everywhere, basically, right? So as you can see, I'm just like low-key harassing him here. I know top lane is frozen in this case, so I'm just making sure that this Aatrox is coming to me and I'm wasting his time, because if he does so, he's losing farm and XP. So now I'm just like hitting the objective here. I'll pause here. Right now I see that this guy's moving, he's losing a lot of farm, so I don't have to fight him. Like, look at top lane. I just want to make sure I just like yoink 1 or 2, I just dance around, and my top lane is getting a huge advantage from this. As you can see, I'm just staring them down. My Gwei is like kind of far away, so we should not be fighting here, as you can see. I'm just trying to run for my life. And I realized a bit late, but as you can see here, I'm not taking a 4v3. Sadly, my Camille fell victim. I should have pinged him slightly early to back off, but all good. Okay, let's move on. Boom. Okay, so right now, basically, my top lane died. After I take these camps, sorry, this mini wave, I think what do I play for next, right? Boom, right now. Really, really important. After you get a kill, right now, I'm thinking, what do I want to play for? I'm pressing tab, I'm looking, I probably want to play mid/bot. And the most important thing is that I find Jarvan, right? As long as Jarvan can't do anything, the game is won. If you're winning, there's 3 ways to lose a game. Not more, okay? Which is 1. Your laners, when they're winning, are breaking their arms and dying 2v2. That's option number 1. 2 is if they get ganked by enemy jungler, okay? The third one is if your laners disconnect for some reason and don't come back, okay? So right now, if my laners are not NPCs, we cannot lose the game. But my job right now is to know what I play for. So once I know what I'm playing for, I really have to think about tempo, which is who's faster on the map. So right now after this play, okay, I was of course fighting here, and I don't know where Jarvan is, but I think he's farming. So basically while I'm farming and getting a kill, Jarvan might full clear, base, and look for a gank, okay? And I'm thinking, okay, I want to be playing mid-bot, so what do? I look at if I can play into his bot side. And his red buff is spawning in like 30 seconds or something. As you can see, I'm pinging crap into red buff. Why do I do this? And why is this important? Because every time you're winning, try to take his camps and push him out. This is, I think, the 2nd or 3rd time I've done it. Which is, I'm skipping all my camps, I'm pinging, I'm invading. And why am I invading? Because if I push him out, my bot lane, which is my win condition, can play super aggressive. And I make it very telegraphed on where Jarvan is, okay? And because I invade as well, another bonus is that you can easily help your laners because you're very close to them. Because like, imagine I was like taking my camps here, right? I would never be here. But because I'm invading his Raptors and red buff, I can easily gank mid, bot, and it's very easy for me to kill them. Which is why as well invading is really beneficial. And I would skip all my camps for it. So now I get like kill. Okay, as you can see now, I'm taking his camps here. And because I took his camps, he has no choice but to go topside. He has legit nothing to do bot side. So now, I'm thinking what's my plan, right? Soon. Because I got my item power spike. So now, I really want you guys to pay attention. I was really thinking after I took his camps, what do I play for? My mind was probably, I kinda still want to play bot. But, if he's on Herald, I'll match him on Herald. Because why would I give Herald if I'm winning, right? Okay? So I'm pinging, careful, topside. But now, the moment I see Jarvan, I'm like, okay, he's not on Herald. And I have 1k gold. And this is the really key thing, which is I'm gonna press B right now. And you might wonder why. All your camps are up. So, I'm doing this because I want to play bot side. So if I base here, I go top side. If he's on Herald, I'll fist him. If he paths towards bot side, I'll just clear top to bot. And if he ever does the grubs, I will dive their bot lane for sure. But if I, let's say, full clear towards top side here, take my full boss at top side, I'm not available to kill people. And this is the really, really crucial part, which is that if you want to be a good player, you need availability, which means that you need to be ready when people are inting. And I can promise you, a lot of people are inting, like a lot. So as long as you have good base timers and good pathing, and understand what you're playing for, and track enemy jungle properly, it's gonna be very easy to like carry games. And as you can see right now, I'm just gonna go top to bot. And I see him on Herald, so I'm like, what? Okay, that's not legal. So now I'm sprinting to the Herald with my Kraken Slayer, and I can push him out. So now I'm just pushing him out, and he's wasting time. So you might wonder, okay, if I'm a master player, what should I do? His POV should be like, whatever viego is doing, I'm trying to trade, and I'll just ward objectives, and if he does grubs, I'll try to maybe do Drake or dive bot lane. That's what Jarvan has to be thinking. But he's not doing that, so, you know, he gets a bit cooked. So as you can see here, I'm pushing him out, I'm taking the grubs. I see a top lane opportunity to dive, because I know he's not around. I kill him, could have played slightly better. In this case, I'm viego, I can heal up. Usually, I would base, but I came from base, I heal up fully for my camps. And of course, right now, I already applied the waterman concept. Like, after I got this kill, I'm thinking, okay, what do I want to play for? Mid bot. When? Honestly, probably after my full clear. So now, I'll just ping my laners to play safe and wait for me. Because I apply the 3 rules, which is 1, I cannot lose if my laners don't lose 2v2. I cannot lose if my laners don't enter jungle. So as long as I make that happen, we cannot lose, right? So now I'm just farming. He killed my top lane, and by the way, I did not ping my top lane to be careful. I didn't track the jungle properly here. So here I see mid lane playing very aggressive, so I'm just holding here, because I know they might get ganked. I just killed him here. Okay, boom. WW for more wins. What and when? So Jarvan's dead for 40 seconds. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take his camps. My camps are up, but I'm just gonna take his camps. Honestly, you could argue that me going for golems is a bit greedy, because here, honestly, if I want to, I could just press B right here after things raptors, open bot side, take my camps, and I could probably dive the bot lane every single moment. I think what I did here was a bit too greedy. I should actually just base here, path, take my bot side camps, take Drake, and just look for a perma-dive, okay? But since I went for this, I have bot priority, I take the Drake here. Key thing, after objective. What do you play for? I mean, once again, I want to play like bot lane, right? And I just want to find enemy jungler. But I have a lot of gold, so ideally I want to base. But of course, I have mid priority here and bot lane priority. So if they give me a fight, I will gladly take it. And this guy was definitely giving me a fight, so I just killed him. I'll play a bit further. Okay. Key thing right now, okay? Enemy Jarvan spawns in 5 seconds and my camps are up. This guy is running with home guards and he's gonna be very fast. So my job right now is to identify what I wanna do. Because I took the Drake, I'm taking the crap, and I still need the base. If Jarvan doesn't get the kill in the next minute, his game is over. So I know that I wanna probably take my bot side camps, base, and make sure I track enemy jungler, okay? I would even consider maybe basing here to make sure that I'm available for inters, because I have 2.3k gold. So let's see what I'm doing. Okay, here I decide to greed a bit. So now this is a crucial moment. You see what I'm doing? Or it's karma. I'm just gonna be pinging a lot right now where enemy can be. Oh, and one thing, I took 2 camps instead of 3 because Herald is up. Oh, that's why I did it. Okay, because Herald is up, I know I want to play for it. Me going for my 3rd camp is too greedy. Because if I take my 3rd camp, then base, and then go Herald, if he rushes it, I might not be able to make it. Which is why I'm basing right now. And now I go towards the Herald, and it's mine. If they try to contest, they can't. So what's the mistake that Jarvan made again, is that he doesn't know when he has to give and trade, and I've coached a lot of master players, and you can see it as just not like a habit of theirs. That I think about those things. Okay. Once again, I killed him. So now I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna take the Herald. Once again, it's a similar pattern. Enemy Jarvan is alive. I'm taking Herald, which means it's like 1 turn again. This is the timer. I have to ping my laners to play safe. Because it takes me quite a while to do this. Imagine Jarvan drops all his camps, rush mid lane, my Camille's hitting the tower. Ping it back. If I take the Herald and I press B, I need to, and he doesn't get anything, and I can manage to take my camps and then play on the map, then of course I have to think, when am I going to be on the map, right? Because once again I have to think, what am I playing for? I am probably playing for Drake in 230. We need to 1-3-1. I want to take my camps, and then I want to play in the enemy jungle. So when would that be? Not on this wave. it will probably be the next wave that spawns, or the wave after even maybe. Depends on how many camps I want to take. So I know that this wave, this wave, this wave, I call lava, which also knows fire. These are the waves that my laners are very vulnerable, and if they don't die on these waves, they will lose. Because if I decide to go on this mid lane wave, after my wolves, right, I'm paying even look at this wave. I have to make sure that my laners just don't die, which is my top laner, bot laner, have to be careful. And since I'm going through mid on this wave, if they're there, we'll win, right? So, it's on this wave. And as you can see, my laner already died, because he was face checking. And he wasn't on the wave and he wasn't playing safe. Was it my fault? No. Am I partially responsible? Yes. What should I have done? I should have pinged him actually to be careful. Because I don't think I did it. Which is the what and when. What do I want to play for? For their bot side camps or like take full control? When? Well, probably this wave, but you know, like my laner died before I was even on the wave. As you can see. And this is something that you have to always like think about, right? And the game becomes a lot easier then. Because I have like an 8 to 9k gold lead by just simply having really good tempo, being available, and I punish the enemy like that. I just buffer the Jarvan EQ with my ultimate, and I kill them. So you might wonder, okay, like, how are you getting all these kills, okay, as well? Because right here, I'm posturing mid lane, because I know well that I'm really strong, and I can just look for any fight really. In this specific case. But everything that led up to this is just me understanding tempo very well and knowing what I'm playing for and when. So now I'm deciding, okay, I play for top lane, Jarvan is dead, right? I went a bit too cocky here. I was like, alright, I can for sure win this, right? But I didn't. Okay. Key moment right here. This is the first time I've died. And this is the moment where so much int happens. Because the moment I'm dead, okay, and my camps are up, usually it takes 1 minute-ish to come from base, like, walk to your camps, take your camps, and usually there's like at least 1 kill per minute. Which means that within this minute, laners are gonna be dying. So, right now, I have to think, what am I playing for? Well, Drake's up in 30 seconds. I would like to play for that. Well, when? Probably when I respawn in 30 seconds. And then walking from base to mid takes maybe another 20 seconds. So this is the moment where this is lava, and this is lava. This is the moment where you have to not alt tap and don't look at your phone. And actually make sure you focus on the game and think, what can they do? I have to ping this guy to be careful. He's dead. Did I ping it? No, I didn't. And this is the crucial moment where you have to focus and like ping, because here, even here I should ping careful, because this was maybe a little bit risky as well. He survived here, but if this channel was immobile, it would have died, right? So that's just the things you have to think about. I'll also go a bit further. So how do I close out the game? I basically just play for topside here. I make sure that I take topside control here. I make sure that I choke them out, make sure I have no wards. And if they give range, you'll fight them. We'll take the Baron here, and well, now it's just all about, this is a bit different concept. I explained a lot the what and when concept. Now it's more about how do you want to use Baron. Now it's all about which wave do you want to use Baron, right? And in general, you should want to go side lane, because if you go side lane, you can't get flanked, and it's a lot easier to play. If you're mid lane, you can get flanked from both sides, right? So you want to ideally siege the side lane. So I siege the side lane here, and we just basically end the game. So how did I get all of this advantage? It all starts from level 1, and it all started from just like understanding that whenever I have like an option to invade and understand what I'm playing for, I'm almost always available to play from a win condition and ready for fights. And you can see this very often here, right? Like where I'm like here as well, I'm just going from crap to enemy buff. There happened to be a fight, and I killed them. If there was no fight, I would have just taken this, and what does he do? He goes topside, but then I'll probably dive their bot lane, right? And I can do like so many things. So that was basically what event concepts and as well how to transition your lead into snowballing, which is just by understanding that if you have tempo and good base timers, it's very easy to actually snowball and get a huge advantage. And especially around Master Elo, you can really get to Challenger if you have a really, really good understanding of this and consistency. And yeah, I hope you guys liked it. And I will wish all guys a nice day and love you all and peace.